Hi, this is Rabbi Daniel Rabin, Rabbi at the Northeastern Jewish Center. So I've often wondered, why is it that people like to gossip about one another? What is it about speaking negatively about someone else that's so attractive that people do it all day, every day? And I thought perhaps there's two main reasons that people speak Lashon Hara, or negative talk. One of those reasons is that often when someone speaks negatively about someone else, it lifts them up for a bit. It pushes the other person down, and therefore instead of trying to express your own qualities or show your own skills or talents, you push someone else down in the hope that it will make you feel bigger or better. The other is that it gives a person a bit of popularity for at least a little bit of time. You know, imagine you're at a wedding, and this, I'm sure you've been through this experience. You know, you might be at a wedding or at a bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah. You're sitting around the table and someone says, "Did you hear what so-and-so did?" or "Did you hear what Mrs. So-and-so did?" And all of a sudden, the person gets the attention of the whole table. Everyone's eager to listen to what this person has to say. So they feel popular, they feel empowered to talk negatively about someone else because they are now getting the attention. Sadly, we know that this is not a good way. And there's a very powerful expression or lesson that our Torah teaches us in this week's portion of Parashat Tazria, which really talks to this. And that is, in our portion this week, we learn of the skin infliction known as Torah, where a person gets inflicted by this leprosy. And our sages teach us that it was one of the reasons a person was inflicted is because of Lashon Hara, talking negatively about someone else. There's a whole process of identifying it, and you have to go to the Kohen, the priest of the time. But eventually, when the person has been declared to be tzara'at, someone have tzara'at, to have the leprosy, they are then isolated out of the camp for a whole week. And the question is why? Why are they sent outside of the camp? Perhaps one of the reasons is in response to what I've been saying in the beginning. The Torah was teaching the person, even though you felt bigger than the other person for a little bit of time, or even though you felt popular, ultimately, if you speak negatively about someone else, at the end you'll feel isolated. In the end, you will be alone. Don't think that those few moments of glory are going to be there forever, because people will eventually want to distance themselves from you. They'll be scared to discuss things with you, because they'll come to know you as someone who always talks negatively. And therefore, please, if we can all take the message to try and find ways to remove ourselves from talking negatively about other people, and rather focus on how we can spread goodness, talk about ourselves in the positive light instead of trying to push other people down, and ultimately that will bring success and goodness to the world around us. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom, and hope to see you next week.